Hi, I'm Sharanya. I'm a software development engineer at AWS IoT. IoT is Internet of Things. As the name says, it's a network of things where things can communicate with each other without human interaction. What if we wanted a simple way to traverse a two-dimensional array? An enhanced for loop allows us to go through the entire data structure quickly. We've already used enhanced for loops with one-dimensional arrays to iterate through a list of values. Since 2D arrays are stored as arrays of arrays, using enhanced for loops is similar to one-dimensional arrays. We just need two loops. Let's look at an example using a seating chart from a classroom. The outer loop represents traversing each row of the 2D array. Since each row is an array itself, we need to make sure we have the correct data type in our enhanced for loop. That's why we define row as an array of strings, which moves through each row of our 2D seating chart. The inner loop represents traversing each student in our row. It needs to use the same data type as our outer array, and it needs to traverse through the same variable we used in our outer array. This loop uses a student variable to traverse each student in our row. As the loop runs, it moves through each element of the array. Let's add some print statements to our loop and see what gets printed. We'll add a print statement inside both loops to print each student. And we'll add a print statement outside of the first loop to add a new line between each row. As the loop runs, our outer loop moves through each row of our 2D array. And the inner loop moves through each element in the row. And each student gets printed to the console. Enhanced for loops are a quick and easy way to access every item in a 2D array. For instance, things like printing or searching. But remember, we should not use it when we need to find an index, modify values, or loop through only part of a list. For those situations, we should just stick with the standard for loop.